y cada uno de ustedes quienes estén viendo este live. Les agradecemos su asistencia en este bonita tarde noche de esta bonita tarde noche martes. Vamos a continuar con la historia de Red Dead Redemption. Nos quedamos en las misiones en las que estamos colaborando con el agente Ross. Prácticamente tuvimos en las manos a Dodge Vanderlyn, pero pues se nos escapó porque atacó a una chica. Vamos a ver si el día de hoy acabamos con el, el líder de la banda Vanderlyn. Nos encontramos ahorita en Blackwater y conoceréis la verdad. Vamos a ver si ya podemos ir por el señor Vanderlyn.
What do you want, Marston? My family. I've done what you asked. No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had.
Alerta de spoiler.
Since you didn't, where's my family? Oh, spare me the noble savage fall in the sword tripe, will you, oh boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch.
Qué repugnante es la gente que minimiza a los demás.
He's like one of those nature riders from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money.
Mire, qué hipócrita.
He's a goddamn killer.
Mire.
I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy.
Qué hipócritas, en serio.
Me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly.
Y teniendo ese tipo de personas quienes ejercen las reglas es el problema.
It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man.
Miren, lo llaman asesino y esos mismos están haciendo que mate a Dutch. Qué hipócritas, en serio. Basuras. Al menos él sabe lo que es. No se anda ocultando detrás de palabras rimbombantes y escudándose con la ley para hacer una mierda. Ellos sí son una mierda, nada más que no lo admiten ser una mierda.
I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now,
si no eres un gran intelectual, ¿para qué te quieres hacer pasar por un gran intelectual? Mejor cállate la boca. Cállate el hocico, perro.
Will you help us? Do I have any choice? Now that you mention it, no. Then what was that pretty speech in aid of? I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Gente cobarde que no se quieren ensuciar las manos.
Let's see if we can put this to rest for all, shall we?
Go quick! Take a look at this thing! Have you seen this? It's got a gun on the back!
Oh my morning! I never seen so.
Iron Dread! That's the devil's working hideout. They told me about these. The army's been building them.
Ni manejar sabe.
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
The army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderland's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Ford.
Vamos a someterlo. Pues qué tanto. Machine gun. Heavy machine gun.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
¿Son los de allá? O no, esos son aliados.
Keep your eyes peeled. There they are! Open fire!
You want more?
Gunning them!
Muerto, muerto, muerto.
Early!
Keep going!
We'll kill you all!
Kill those bastards!
This ends now!
This ain't good.
Keep them back!
Look, they're running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Ah, caray, se descompuso. ¿Qué hago? ¿Me bajo o qué hago? Ah, no.
Christ! This thing's a lot bumpier off the road!
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
This is insanity! I can hardly hold on!
Just shut up and drive, Fordham! Get those men behind the rock!
We'll kill every last one of you!
Come on!
What is it with these people?
Ah, Chihuahua. Qué incómodo momento. Qué incómodo momento. Se nos acaba de buguear. Así que vamos a comenzar de nuevo la introducción. Saludines a todos y cada uno de ustedes. Bienvenidos a un live más en esta bonita tarde, noche de martes. Vamos a continuar con las misiones de Red Dead Redemption 1. Acabamos de realizar algunas misiones el live pasado para el agente Ross. Ya teníamos prácticamente en nuestras manos al señor Dodge Van der Linde, pero utilizando una estrategia muy canalla, se ocultó tras las faldas de una mujer, la cual asesinó a sangre fría. ¿Qué hora son? Son la 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. ¿Qué es de... Ah, caray. De 7 de la mañana a... ¿qué? ¿A 10? 7 de la mañana a 10 p.m. ¿Qué hora son? Ah, ya casi. Ya casi. Y ya estamos listos. Conoceréis la verdad.
What do you want, Marston?
Volvemos con estos hipócritas
No, you haven't. This is the
que se
land
creen
of
santos y
opportunity, and I
puros
gave
y
you
que
the
saben
opportunity
todo
to save your family, and you failed.
y que todos son unos ignorantes menos
Marston,
ellos.
you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had.
Alerta de spoiler.
But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, oh boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now,
Qué hipócritas.
I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
El problema no son las reglas, el problema son las personas que ponen para hacer ejercer las reglas.
Tell you what the alternative
Unas
is.
escorias
It's not
como
complicated.
ellas,
It's
como estas
about one
personas,
man and his gun versus
no
another.
tienen el valor moral de hacerse sentir
Sure.
superiores a los demás.
Civilization may be dull.
Porque se hacen sentir superior a los demás moralmente, se creen los moralmente correctos y todos los
The
demás
way
son
you
unos
enforce
idiotas en
this
comparación a ellos.
civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers or whatever in God's name you were just talking about. is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect.
Entonces deje de fingir serlo y cállese.
After the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
Don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Go quick! Take a look at this thing! Have you seen this? He's got a gun on the back!
my born days, I never seen such a
Ya vieron mi ametralladora y se asustan.
They told me about these.
Mira, aquí lo va a regar y va a dar más la vuelta. Ah, no, ahora sí la dio bien. Dio bien la vuelta.
This killing machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And this
call it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
The army has made camp a little way outside town. They put word out a large cache of ammunition and food is stored there.
Vanderlyn's gang needs constant supplies, so that should be enough to draw him in.
No mistakes this time. You hear me, Marston?
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Se la aplicó. Y ahí está el ejército.
Hear the cow! Look, they brought the machine gun!
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbag! Move!
Don't
Are you ready to
stop
finish
me
this, Mr.
now.
Marston?
I guess so.
Vamos a ver si ahora sí no se nos cae el en vivo como ahorita.
Hold your fire until I give the word.
No dispare hasta que yo diga.
There they are! Open fire!
Yeah, too late to talk about things.
What is it with these people?
A veces lo siento nada más por los pobres caballos. Están en medio del fuego cruzado. Según yo le estoy disparando al de allá y no. No le doy.
Take them down! Look, they're running! Move out! Don't let them get away!
Señora Calloway. Muévate.
Christ! This thing's a lot bumpier clear off the road.
It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods. Can't you hold this thing steady for them?
I'm trying my best, sir.
Look out behind those rocks!
Don't let him get too close! Keep going! We should have done this a long time ago! Hold him out!
Vamos a poner un poco de medicina. ¡Párale, torpe! Qué impráctica esto es. Mira el que.
Quick, do something about that work!
¡Ah, caray! Y la verdad os hará libres. Como no perecieron en ese accidente. Se hubieran evitado muchos problemas. O sea, tranquilo, carnal, ese sí te está ayudando. No seas payaso tampoco.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Come on.
No, ahora tengo que
So you're
seguirle
the
el
one
ritmo
who's
a
gonna kill
estos.
him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his. I wanted to wait for more men, but them city boys back there weren't having none of it.
And you answer to them?
Unfortunately, it seems that now we do.
Slow up.
¿Será este el fin del hombre araña?
Come on.
¿Será este el fin de Dutch Vanderlyn?
Come on. Go. Let's go.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Dónde quedan los otros? ¿Nos dejé muy atrás o qué?
Slow down.
¿Qué pasó?
Let's go.
Creo que no me vienen siguiendo. Probablemente aquí acabará la vida de Dodge Vanderlyn. Uno de los más grandes forajidos del viejo oeste. Si es así, que ya sea la misión en la que acabamos con Dodge, deberían de poner una canción más épica.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Eso sí, hay que admitirle que la gente está en medio de los trancazos, no como otros que nada más se la pasan en el escritorio y mandando gente.
Go! Get down!
O a menos que lo hiciera porque quiere tener el crédito de que él estuvo en la misión en la que atraparon al Dodge Vanderlyn.
Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Hold them off!
You're not gonna kill me today, you son of a bitch! Make sure they're dead!
This is too easy, fellas!
Keep pushing! We'll kill every last one of you! Look like
Como la riego, estoy en medio de los trancazos.
Put your gun down, friend!
Se acabó.
Next time, you fools should run away.
Move up the line!
Se acabó en esta parte.
They're still coming!
¡Cúbrete, torpe! Vamos a cambiar de arma. Cambia de arma. ¿Dónde están? ¿Dónde
We need
están?
cover! Come on, shoot them!
¡Pum!
Let's go, men! Move into the village!
¿Dónde están? No veo nada. ¿Dónde está? Uno menos. Cúbrete, cúbrete, cúbrete. Cúbrete, 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 cúbrete. ¿Dónde está? Órale, órale, vatos. Ya te vi. ¡Pum! Ah, cara, ya no tengo. Ya no tengo. Entonces está. Entonces ahora sí tengo que bajar.
Let's give this a try. It's only in one way.
Necesito balas para esa.
All right, let's see.
¿Cómo le hizo Dodge para conseguir tanta gente aquí?
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I will provide the cover fire. This is it, men. Let's get that gate down. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Up top! Cover up!
Right! Don't make me kill you!
You stupid.
Just give it up!
Pues, ¿qué está haciendo el otro?
All right, men. Blow that gate open. Keep them covered now, Marston. Hold them off. We need time to set the explosives. I will give you a quick test.
No, 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 torpe, no, ese no.
You ain't very frightened, bro!
Uno menos.
Look out, man down!
Ah, no has protegido a los soldados. Sí, claro. ¿Y el otro qué está haciendo? El otro qué está haciendo, no está haciendo nada.
Up top! Cover up! Hellfire!
'em work!
Run, Sour! Run!
Stop that!
You lost one! Keep up the fire!
Apúrate, ¿cuánto te tardas en poner las
Take
cargas?
cover, men! Here it comes!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home.
I suggest you follow me.
United States Army. Working for the government, John? After all I know, Howard, time has changed.
I don't have a choice.
There's always a choice. You're just blind. Hey!
They got my family.
Your family? Abigail was any man's wife, John. And Jack, he's another whore's son. Just like you. Now, think. You're weak. You always were. You never had the stomach for this.
For what? You got no idea what you're killing for.
You never could see what I could see, John. You were too scared. Son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John!
Ándale, John.
It's over, John.
I ain't leaving here without you.
Yo me pregunto, ¿por qué los enemigos dizque muy valientes y todo, y luego cuando ya llega el momento de la matanza final, ahí sí andan llorando o andan huyendo?
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
I ain't like you.
Tú traicionaste tu banda, perro zángano del mal. Ándale, John.
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Ahí está la escena final. Esta es la escena buena.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see,
then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Y te van a agarrar a ti.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Ahora sí, por fin vamos a poder ver a nuestra familia. ¿Qué hace un puma en mi rancho?
Abigail! Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. One guard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Henniganstead who can sell us some. Abigail, I hope you've learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
Ajá. La Johnny. Se la pasó bien el Johnny. Qué amable. ¿Qué traen, hijos de la machaca? Ah, eso es un mapache. Así que todo esto le pertenece al John Marston. ¿Un puma? ¿Es un puma? Oh, no. Ah, no, es un perro. Tengo perro.
Are you ready?
Vámonos,
It's all
morro.
out. Yeah.
Vámonos, morro piratón. Morro piratón.
you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stead. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. McFarland's are good people. We need folks we
Look
can
out!
trust right now. Let's go!
Hey, Paul! Why would you do that?
¿Qué onda?
Paul, was it something to do with Mr. Dutch and Bill? Why you went away?
Who told you that?
I kept hearing people say their names. That's all.
Yeah, I caught up with Bill and Dutch. We had some old business needed settling.
Where are they now?
They're gone, son. We won't be seeing them again.
They were angry at you, weren't they? That's why we had to leave.
They was just good men who turned bad. I'll explain it to you one day.
And what does that make you?
I guess I'm a bad man who tried to be a good father. I don't know. Every man has a right to change. A chance of forgiveness. Ain't that what the good book says?
You never read me the good book, sir.
Well, I imagine that's what it says.
Almost.
Let's go. So,
Pues a
you
ver si
ready to
me
learn about herding cattle?
I've never seen you hurt anything, Paul. Apart from the odd pack of drugs.
The McFarlands were good to me, and I helped them out in return. I learned a few things along the way. Wait till you see their ranch. It's what ours will be one day.
I read in the newspaper that ranching's dead. Soon it'll just be factories and businesses around here.
You shouldn't believe everything you read.
I was thinking, maybe I might... Careful!
Come on. I thought you wanted to be a writer.
Well, I could be both. A rich industrialist who writes novels about the Old West on the side.
There's the ranch. Come on. Let's see if we can find Mr. McFarland.
John Marston. Now, there's a face I thought I'd never see again. Some of our public servants in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right,
Con la
Jack.
señorita
You're gonna have an
McFarlane.
important job.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
You'll be fine. You've been taught well. Come on, then.
Let's go.
Yeah! Jack! Keep them headed towards the river!
Ándale, ándale, vaquilla, ándale, únase, vaquilla.
I'll ride with you until you get them off the ranch.
Good luck, John. Come back and see us sometime.
So, what happened? Last I heard you were headed for some exotic escapade in Mexico.
Pues ya ve. Me la pasé a todo. Ándale, ándale, ándale.
Yeah! Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack! Come on!
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
Ay, ¿a dónde? ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde?
How's the ranch?
We're surviving, but it hasn't gotten any easier.
If you're still struggling, there's not much hope for me. Come on.
Ándale, vaca, ándale.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Pa.
Nice to see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for
Call me
everything.
Bonnie, you don't.
Come. All right, Jack. Let's get him through the river. Go. You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Pa.
Come on. Let's go.
Ey, ¿a dónde? ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? Aquí, sí. ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde?
Come on. Yeah.
Ey, 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 ¿a dónde? ¿A dónde? No se me queden atrás, no se me queden atrás. No se me vayan a separar. ¿A dónde? ¿A dónde? No se me vayan.
This don't look right. Stay back, son. I'll hold them off. I think that's all of them. Jack! Wait there! I'm coming! You alright? You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Alright, let's round up the stragglers and get moving. Jack! Head left up the road towards home!
I know where I'm going, Pa.
Me mataron 3 vaquitas.
Come on!
¿A dónde? ¿A dónde?
Let's go! Alright, now lead them into the pen!
Oye, ¿a dónde? Ándale.
Come on! Nice work, son!
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on! Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable. Whoa there. That's a fine herd we got ourselves.
So,
Did a good job, son. Nice shooting.
thanks, Pa.
Make a rancher of you yet. What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay. I look at Jack. I look at him and I think we've been blessed. Maybe he can be something more.
He's a good kid. He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop. For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl blush. God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Come on! Scat! Shh.
Vamos a matar cuervos. Cebo, piedras para caballo, licor. Con el licor se sirve el Red Eye.
What an idiot. That's better.
Huyeron los cuervos.
Finally. How about that stew?
Qué misión tan fácil. ¿Quién anda por allá? ¿Quién anda por allá? El John Jack Marston. ¿Que no puedo subir? No. Tenemos el cuerpo. Estoy bugueado.
John, we got a telegram from some lady friend of yours, a Bonnie something or other. Something you ain't telling me?
Bonnie McFarland. She's a friend. Saved my life when I went after Bill and nearly got myself killed again.
Oh, now you two's in the habit of sending each other letters. How very nice.
It weren't nothing like that. What's it say?
I don't know. I can't. Well, you know I can't read.
Give it here.
You read that thing out loud?
I ain't hiding nothing. Dear Mr. Marston, stop. Need corn sacks. Stop. Emergency. Stop. Weevils and moths ate entire county supply. Stop. Can you help? Not exactly the most romantic request, now is it?
I guess not. She saved your life, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, then you're gonna have to help her and her family out. We've got a plentiful supply of corn sacks over near the silo. About the one thing Uncle didn't manage to have stolen while we was gone.
Okay.
Hurry back, John. And John, what's she like?
¿Y cómo es ella?
A little bit like you,
¿En
I
qué
guess.
lugar se enamoró de
She's
ti?
a woman in a man's world.
Algo me dice que va a venir con nosotros.
John, wait!
Mira, el que te dije.
Maybe I should meet this McFarland woman. Well, come on then. Let's get going. I don't think I can let you go off again without me.
Fair enough. I'm glad of the company. You only had to ask.
Ask? I was waiting for you to ask me.
I thought you wanted to keep an eye on the boy.
Oh, while you were off cavorting with cowgirls in the next county? I don't think so, John Marston. You only just got home. That Jack has seen enough of me for a lifetime. So, is she married? This Bonnie McFarland?
No,
What does she look like?
I don't know. Pretty normal, I suppose.
Normal? What? Normal like me?
No, normal as in 2 eyes, a mouth, nose, that kind of normal. Besides, ain't no woman fine as you.
A little flattery.
Ajá.
Now we're finally getting somewhere.
If you find yourself in a hole, the first thing to do is stop digging.
Another pearl of wisdom from John Marston. I sure do miss those.
I never took you for the jealous type, Abigail.
I ain't jealous so much as curious.
You heard what she
Ay,
wrote.
ay,
It's
curioso.
just some corn. She saved my life, and she was decent enough to me, so I owe her this much at least.
La celosa.
How did she save your life anyway?
She found me half dead on the side of the road and took me to the doctor. Most folks would have left me there.
Half dead from what?
Bill didn't take so kindly to me visiting unannounced.
Bill never did like surprises. How was he?
Same as he was when we left. Angry and dumb. Taking his revenge out on the world. People down there was really scared of him.
Of Bill? You gotta be kidding me. He was only frightening if he was afraid of dumb fools.
Bill wasn't so bad, but when Dutch went crazy, Bill took it hard.
For a while, we all thought we'd found something right. A better way to live, but it was just a lie. So you saw before they did.
Maybe. But they was still kind of family.
A family that left you for dead. You knew the truth, John, and they hated you for it.
Where did they take you?
Who?
Those government bastards. Where did they hold you and Jack?
I ain't sure. They kept our eyes covered there and back. Can't have been too far from here, though.
They treat you right?
It ain't the first time I've had a gun to my head, John. You're forgetting your marriage proposal.
Very funny.
No, they learned pretty quick what would happen laid a finger on me.
Sons of bitches.
It wasn't them or being there. I didn't care about that. I've been in far worse situations. It was the wait. I didn't know if he was coming back.
You came. Thank you so much. We lost the entire harvest.
Miss McFarland, I'd like you to meet my wife, Abigail.
Oh, ain't you quite the gentleman all of a sudden? It's a pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Marston.
Likewise. Thank you for saving my husband's life. And for teaching the miserable goat some manners, among other things.
I didn't teach him anything. I know better than to try to change a man. You should meet my father.
Oh, people can change, Miss McFarland. John and I have to believe that more than anybody.
This is a decent first harvest for you, John. You should be proud. That's good land you got there.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Marston? From what your husband told me, it must have been awful for you.
I've been through worse, and I knew he'd be back before too long. He can't cook a meal to save his life.
Abigail, in my darkest hours, when I was most homesick, just the thought of one of your rat meat stews kept me pushing forward.
Well, about as amusing as a weeping saddle sore, ain't he, Miss McFarland? If you're gonna start yammering about women's work, John, I'd say you might be in the wrong company.
I'd say so, too.
I never felt so outnumbered.
Ahí se va su amado con otra chica y miren cómo se les queda viendo. Eso lo dice todo. Sin decir nada lo dice todo.
Ma'am?
Si alguien me dice que esa mujer no estaba enamorada de John Marston, está completamente equivocado. Los ademanes de una mujer lo dicen todo.
So that was the famous Bonnie.
That was her, all right.
She's pretty.
She's normal, like I said.
Well, you always wanted to be a rancher. I'd have thought she'd be just your thing. The perfect
La
rancher's
típica
wife.
mujer.
I saw one.
I already got a rancher's wife.
I'm only teasing. I like her. And I'm glad she saved your life. Most of the time, anyways.
The McFarlands are good people.
She did blush better than a shepherd's sunset when she saw you, though.
I have that effect on women.
You've clearly had one too many blows to the head.
You ain't wrong about that, Mrs. Marston.
That's quite a ranch they got there.
That'll be us someday. As soon as we get back on our feet.
I don't know, John. How many times can we start again? An outlaw and a working girl. We ain't exactly farmers.
We are now. Forget that life. It's over.
Do you really believe that?
We have to. It's the only way we'll ever have a future.
The life we led, that doesn't go away. It's never over. You think those government men are just gonna leave us alone now?
The old gang's dead. I did what they asked.
And that's it? A life to cry forgiven?
We're back together, ain't we?
Until they decide you owe them something else.
Sometimes I think I was the stupid one for believing I could get out. Maybe Dutch, Bill, and Javier were just being honest with themselves.
You ain't perfect, John, and I sure ain't. But you're better than they are, than they were.
Maybe we can't change. But we gotta try, for Jack's sake. Even if we have to start again 100 times. It's better than going back to what we were. How's Jack doing?
Angry, upset. He's been through a lot.
I hope he's gonna be all right.
It's gonna take time. For a while, his world was safe. Normal, even. Then it got turned upside down again.
You ain't saying much about it.
I've tried to talk to him, but how do you explain any of this? What do you say when he asks about Uncle Bill and Uncle Dutch? They were his family when he was a little boy.
He hides away in those books of his.
Wouldn't you? It ain't like the real world's done him many favors. He's just been kidnapped. He grew up with the gang. That's no life for a boy.
We did our best to protect him.
Come on, John. He saw things no boy should see.
Well, now we got a chance to make it right.
conversaciones son increíbles. Nos dicen otro punto de vista sobre John Marston y su familia. ¿Verdaderamente quieres que a esa familia le vaya bien después de todo lo que han sufrido?
We did good today, John. I guess I better go fix us something to eat.
Fíjate una Little Caesar, morra. Vamos con Jack Marston. Oh, tiene que estar ahí. Vamos por ese uncle. Míralo. ¿Cómo que no está? ¿Sí ahí está? Viejo guango. Huele morro. John Marston e hijo. John Marston and son.
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir. Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Oh, alerta de spoiler.
How'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So, let's go, come on. You may get to see me get gored by some massive wild beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I'd forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Ese viejillo.
Come on, let's go. Come on.
Sí, ya Rufus.
When you find something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
You sure you're ready for this?
I guess so.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patience. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
A rifle helps, doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that.
There you go.
You don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul? You be?
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you. Come on. Look, he's picked up a scent. Come on. You know, one time I hunted a bear up in tall trees. You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves,
She hunts goats with them and everything.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Taller than a boy being taken from his home and locked up in a dungeon?
I'm just saying. Maybe you spend too much time with your head in those books.
I thought you and Mom wanted me to read.
We do. So long as you're not, well, hiding from the real world.
It's a little late for that, Paul.
Look, I see one.
Yeah, I see it.
Come on. Get up from that.
Whoa!
Come on. I'll show you how to cut the meat.
I thought he was gonna get away. That was great, Paul.
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
This meat should fetch a decent price in Manzanita. Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
Easy. Go on, Rufus.
Come! You ready to take a shot, Jack?
Of course, Paul.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it. There you go. Go on, Rufus.
Yeah.
You can do it, Rufus.
That's it. Good boy. There they are. Jack, come on. Don't rush it.
There he is.
Steady now.
Isn't that gonna scare him off?
Gotcha. Down you come.
You're not gonna shoot my gun, too?
Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Come on.
Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, what were you eating?
Whoa!
You stink.
Entonces hay que ir a Manzanita.
Did you see
Que
me?
valga
Get
Manzanita.
good, son. Go. Come on. All right, here we are. Jack, you wait here. I'll be just a moment.
Come on in.
Thank you.
Buenas, señor regalado. Reyes venció a Allende aquí en Ciparrosa.
Yeah, you're all set.
¡Qué disparate!
Every day, more new people get off the train. They just keep coming.
Nos vemos. Cuídate.
And here we are. Enjoy the journey. I hope you enjoy a smooth ride.
Hello there, Mr. Marston.
Pretty soon they'll be introducing more comfortable train seats to entice the wealthy.
Vámonos.
That's what I've got for sale.
Gracias.
All done. Let's head home. Come on!
How much did you make?
Never you mind. Enough to keep Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That isn't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner. Come on.
Qué padres misiones. Están chidas estas misiones.
Let's go.
Oh, Paul, that was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon. Now get to your chores. You're tensing up.
I'm not.
You are. Your back's tense and it's making the rifle jump. You're holding it wrong. Here, let me show you.
I don't need you to show me, Paul.
I guess not.
No, show me and you'll just run off again or something. Better I teach myself.
I ain't going nowhere.
Whatever you say, Paul.
Don't be like that.
Sorry.
Wolves been after the herd. Gotta get out there and scare them off. You wanna come with me? Safer with two.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Stay on Rufus now.
Look out!
Let's go.
I can shoot, and you know that. Why you gotta treat me like a kid?
It's what fathers do. I'm just trying to look
Paul,
out for you.
what are you doing? You can't just decide to be a father when it suits you. What about the rest of the time?
Come on, Jack. That ain't exactly fair.
One minute you're telling me to be a man, the next you're telling me I'm just a boy.
It's gonna take a while for things to get back to normal.
Normal? Was it ever normal?
I don't know, but it'll get better, son. I promise. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
I'm sorry, Paul.
You don't need to be.
I don't mean to be moody. I'm glad you're home. I really am. It's just, every time you go off, well, I worry you're not coming back.
I swear, if it was down to me, I'd never have gone anywhere.
They can't make you, can they?
It's complicated, but it seems they can.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't understand.
Just some things you start have to be finished.
What was your father like?
I didn't really know him. He died when I was just a boy. Look, he's on to something. Stay with me!
You're gonna land us both in the dirt.
Quítese.
Yeah!
Paul, is Uncle really your uncle?
No! At least I sincerely hope not. He's probably lots of people's father, though.
Well, why do you call him Uncle then?
Folks always did. Probably because he's always been older than everybody else.
Go get him, boy!
Let's go. Come.
Go on, Rufus!
There they are. Good boy, Rufus. Get up from that. Go.
Easy. Hey, Paul! We can't do this on foot, can we?
Wolves! I see them.
What are you waiting for? Let's
This
get
is
moving!
dirty. Look out, Jack! They're attacking! Come on!
Come on, Paul!
Ah, qué piedra.
Come on! Slow down! Easy. Come on!
Hey, watch it! You can't be tired already!
Come on!
I see it! Idiot! How many are there? There we go. Come on!
Keep your head straight!
Whoa! I thought we needed the horses.
All right, we should head back now. We got out further than I thought.
What are you doing?
This is a messy one.
How many did we kill? They won't be after our cattle for a while. Are you gonna mount back up, Paul?
That was some good shooting, son.
So can I go out hunting by myself now?
Hold on there, cowboy. You ain't ready for that yet. One step at a time.
What are we doing here? Shouldn't we be going? Ah, please, Paul.
We'll go out again soon. Catch something nice for your ma to cook.
What are you waiting for? Let's get moving. I reckon I could kill a bear, no
I ain't
problem.
gonna tell you again, Jack. You don't leave the farm without checking with me first, you hear?
Are you gonna mount back up, Paul? Yes, sir, I hear you. Come on. Paul, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Were you a murderer?
What?
That place where they held us. Ma shouted at a guard one time, and he yelled that you were a murderer.
Maybe. But I live my life believing there's a difference between killing and murdering.
Not for the person who's dead.
No. And I guess I've been both. That's how it goes. We all do what we have to survive. Sometimes it ain't pretty. And in the end,
Hold up a moment.
Pagamos por nuestros actos. Alerta de spoiler.
all we did was kill a few wolves.
Well, I read a book about a father and son who robbed banks. One arm Willie, that was his name.
I'm happy with my 2 arms, if you don't mind.
Just imagine it though. John and Jack Marston, most wanted men in the West.
And what about your mom?
Well, I mean, we still come home.
You live in a dream world. It ain't like they tell it in books. And it ain't no way to live.
Where are you? Easy.
Let's go.
Ya no me acordaba que yo sí tengo buen caballo. Sigo diciendo que estas misiones son mis favoritas.
You're turned into a decent hunter, son. But try to stay out of trouble.
¿Puedo explorar mi casa? ¿Esta habitación de quién es? Ah, mira qué bonito. Creo que es la de Jack, ¿no? Hay un... ¿Quiénes son esos? No me digan que es Dodge. Si me reflejo aquí. Creo que no. Mira esto. Quiero entender que aquí es la habitación de Uncle. Sí, es la habitación de Uncle. Creo que esa es la salida o la entrada principal. Esta es la cocina. Creo que esta es otra salida. Y quiero entender que aquí es la habitación de John y Abigail Marston. ¿Qué es esto de aquí? ¿Quién es John y Abigail? Entonces esta es la habitación de John y Abigail. Esta es la sala. Ah, mira, muy bonita sala. Pero no hay escaleras hacia arriba. Este es el de Jack y este es el de Uncle. separados aquí. Está la de John y Abigail, la cocina. Ah, mira, aquí está la escalera. Ah, mira, otro cofre. Entonces, ¿esto es lo único que hay de acceso hacia arriba? Bueno, pues vámonos a dormir. ¿Sí tendrán baño? Sigo sin aparecer aquí. ¿Dónde estará el baño? ¿Se bañarán acaso? Baja tus pezuñas de la mesa, animal. Uncle Jack. ¿Y el baño? Esto es que... la herrería. Si tiene buenas cosas el John. Pero me sigo preguntando, ¿y el baño? ¿Qué hay arriba? ¿No puedo subir acá? Bueno, creo que no puedo subir. De aquí es la... ¿qué? ¿La cocina? Este es el granero. Oh my son, my blessed son. El Rufus. ¿Qué onda, Rufus? Con el Jack Marston. Sin amor, malcriamos al hijo.
John! John!
What is it, old man?
It's Jack. The kid. The kid. Well, I just saw him out in the valley. Seems your tales of hunting got the better of him. He said he was going up to the pass, track down that grizzly that's been seen up there.
Kid can't hunt a grizzly. Thing will eat him alive.
I know. I tried to stop him.
But you're worthless as a lawyer at a lynching. Damn you, old man. This is my son. Anything happens to him, you'll wish it was you that bear attacked. Yeah.
Vamos, Rufus.
That's it. Good boy. Go. Go on. Find Jack, boy. Slow down. Come on. Where is he, Rufus? Come on. What you got, boy? Can you smell something? Hurry, Rufus! Come on, Rufus! Find Jack!
Ay, se escuchan lobos.
Come on! Find Jack, Rufus! Where's Jack? Where is he? Can anybody hear me?
Corre, Rufus, corre.
Oh, help me! I'm hurt!
Jack, stay down! Don't move! Keep your... What the hell were you thinking going off on your own? You're just a boy.
No, I'm not! I can skin an elk, break horses.
Come on, let's get you home. Now hold tight. Are you all right?
You're not leaving me here, are you? Yeah, I think so.
You're lucky to be alive, you stupid boy. What'd I tell you about going off by yourself?
I go off by myself plenty. You just don't know about it. You're never around.
So this is my fault? You disobeyed me.
I was trying to prove myself.
Prove what? By getting yourself killed?
You're always telling me I read too many books, that I'm not a real man.
I never said that.
Oh, please don't stop. I don't feel too good. I just thought
Mira nomás cómo dejó al caballo.
maybe you wouldn't go away again.
Son, I ain't going anywhere. And believe me, neither are you for a real long time.
I don't think I can ride myself, sir.
What's your mother gonna say?
I'm sorry, Pa. Please don't be angry.
I ain't angry. I'm disappointed. Don't you ever run off on your own like that again.
All right. I told you I was sorry.
What would have happened if I hadn't come along?
I don't know. I'd probably be dead.
You'd be a pile of bones right now.
What would you care? I'm just a nuisance to you anyway.
That ain't true, Jack. I'd do anything for you. You know that.
I guess there's only room for one hero in this family.
Trust me, son. I ain't no hero. I'm just glad you're safe. Come on! Going after a grizzly? What were you thinking? You've only been hunting twice.
I'm not a little kid anymore. What were you doing at my age?
Bad things. Things nobody should do. But your ma and me, we didn't have what you have.
Yeah, I know. I should be grateful.
I'm not asking you to be grateful. I'm asking you to do what I say before you get yourself killed.
It's always one set of rules for you and another set for everybody else. You think I don't know what you did back in the old days? I'm not stupid.
You could have fooled me.
You think I didn't sit up and listen to Dutch and Bill telling all those stories? You think I don't know who you are?
It ain't no secret I didn't get these scars falling over in church.
But nobody tells me anything. You and Ma pretend like nothing happened.
We just want a better life for you, son. Now rest. We'll have you home soon. Come on.
Manzanita Pulse, se escucha chido. Dejamos a Rufus muy atrás, pobrecito. El Rufus.
Let's go.
I'm sorry I made you worry, Pa.
Don't be too eager to grow up, son. Ain't as much fun as it looks. When you're ready to hunt bears, I'll take you.
Creo son... Son la 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, casi 9. Bueno, pues hasta aquí la dejamos. Muchísimas gracias a todos los que vieron este en vivo y a todos los que posteriormente lo vean en YouTube. Yo soy TheBirdMan y nos vemos en el siguiente en vivo. Nos vemos.